Hey guys, this is MC here. Today we're gonna do a nice haircut for this young man here. He's got nice hair, a lot of it. It's been a while since you got a haircut, man. When was the last time you got a haircut? It looks beautiful.
I think it was last year.
See, there is a kid underneath.
We'll
Look
find
at
him.
that, we have a kid under. All right, well, let's do this. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just stamp his hair a little bit so I can organize it. It's gonna be easier for me to cut when the hair is organized. He does want to have a short haircut. He wants to cut his hair. So, a disclaimer, don't blame me for a short hair. I get those comments all the time. Why did you cut it? It was so beautiful. Okay? So first thing I want to determine which way do I want to comb his hair. Is it this way or the other way? So what's going to determine whether I go this way or the other way is here. Can you see how his hair grows this way? See this?
Mm-hmm.
So if I was to comb the hair this way, the hair, you see how it pops up? So he will have a difficult time styling. This part will always be sticking out. But if we comb it this way, you see how it falls nice and smooth and flat? And this is the part that you want to have flat. So from here, since this is going to be kind of like a pompadour, from this part, the hair needs to be flat here and it's getting longer as you go forward, right? All right. So I'm going to cut this one slightly different than I usually do. I want to cut the guide all around and then cut this to that guy, right? Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna pull the hair straight off. Now, but the thing is here, actually, you know something? If I cut it with the scissors, right, it's gonna leave me a heavy line, right? But if I cut it with a razor, I could taper it, so it will leave me a soft line. So let's do that, okay? Action. So you see, I'm gonna create that line right here, but I'm gonna cut it with a razor so I don't leave a heavy line. Okay? And I want to kind of square this up. I don't want to make it round. Okay? So now I'm gonna move to the side and I'm gonna go this way. See my guide? I'm going to drop my guide and create a guide here. Okay? And now keep going. I'll take this. Alright, so now that I created my perimeter guideline, I'm going to remove this and we're going to go actually pretty short here, right? So I'm going to do this today. Slightly different than usually. I'm going to use a comb and let's start right from the back. Look down for me, buddy. And I'm going to remove the bulk with a clipper over comb. See, my guide is right here. He's got very nice and thick hair. I'll take this on angle.
You don't want to cut into that guide up there, right?
No, I'm stopping into a guide. Okay. Okay. So we remove the bulk and we have our perimeter guideline here. So now we're going to taper it from skin, and I'm going to use, I'm going to start here with my open guard and go kind of towards the bottom of the ear or just under occipital bone. Perfect. The same thing here. I really want to give this young man a beautiful haircut. Classic / trendy. Okay. Same. The clipper I'm using is a caliber. It's a magnetic clipper, and it really is a good clipper. It's very quiet and it cuts good through the hair. We have this clipper actually on our website, mcbarber.com, so you can look at it, purchase it if you like. Also, my next seminar is in April. For more information on that, you can go to mcbarber.com/workshop. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, I started from 0. Put your chin down for me, buddy. Now I'm going to use 1.5, and I'm going to start removing this line. So I know I always use metal guards, so this time I'm gonna actually use the plastic guards for you guys that don't have a metal guard, so you can see I pretty much do the same thing. I just remove the bulk with a clipper over comb. Sometimes you can lift the hair up with a comb and then use your clipper. And I'm blending up to my guide. Same thing on this side. Okay? So now I'm using 1, 2. blend this here a little bit more. And you see we are getting nice little fade there. That will give us a beautiful classic cut. Look down, buddy. Put your chin down. Put your chin down, buddy. Perfect. Now we are using a half guard. So as you saw, I started with, I removed my bolt first. I removed the bolt with a quicker over comb. Then I started my fade from 0. Then I used 1.5, 1, and now I'm using half. Basically, I'm fading down. And we want to create, you see here? I want to create this nice full shape. Ready? So now what I'm going to do before I cut the top, I'm going to just lighten this a little bit more. You see this weight line? I'm just going to, taper a little bit more. And I'm going to use my razor to work on it. Same thing here. It's got very nice, thick, wavy hair. Okay. So I'm just removing this bulk and I'm combing it in the opposite side from that hair falls. So I'm combing it and cutting it this way. So when I push it this way, that's how the hair is gonna go. As you see, it gives you a better blend. Perfect. Razor is an amazing tool when you are doing tapering on the long hair. Tapering is cutting hair gradually from short to long at any place of the head. It could be done on the top, it could be done here. This is tapering, but you're starting from skin. Okay, so now that we have lightened this here, as you can see it, we're gonna cut the top, okay? You see how we kept this nice and full? I didn't cut this short, you see that? Mm-hmm. So now we want to connect this to this, and this is gonna be nice and full. And he can either keep his hair messy and well, the hair is on the front, you see it's very straight, but here it's curly. So he can straighten it all up or just kind of leave it messy and it'll still look beautiful with a nice shape. It's gonna be right on the money. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take diagonal sections. I'm gonna bring them this way. And you know something? My guide is right there, right? I'm gonna cut right there. I'm not gonna go too much inside the hair. to create too much texture. His hair has a lot of texture. I'm just gonna taper the ends. It'll give me just soft ends right there. You see that? Do you follow me, cameraman?
Yes, sir.
By over directing here, the hair will gradually get longer towards the front, right? My guide is right there. So we'll have a blended back, but the front will get pretty long pretty soon. See? And I will have tapered ends. His hair will not be heavy. And we'll see that when we style it. Okay. All right, so check this out, cameraman. You see how the ends are tapered now? They are not heavy, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So when I push this hair back, check that out, see that? You don't have heavy lines, everything is nice and smooth. So let's do the same thing on the other side. So we're gonna do this. We have, you see our guide?
Mm-hmm.
Because we cut with razor behind the fingers, I have to pull my fingers out, drop the guide. Once the guide comes out, that's what I cut. And especially here in this area, right? I don't want to create any texture because the hair is short. So I don't want to have too much short hair, and I want the hair to weigh itself down on the crown area. I don't want to create texture. I don't want the hair to create volume here. But as I move in towards the front, I will create some volume. Okay, I'll create some texture inside the hair so it creates the volume basically, okay? A little secret I told you. I shouldn't have told you that. So right here I have a little heavy line. I'm just gonna pick that up, and with my clipper comb and my edgers, I'm just gonna refine that a little bit. Yo guys, I got this edger. It's 22 Stinger by Caliber. It's amazing. It really is amazing edger. Since I got it, I can't stop using it. It's a magnetic clipper. It's very powerful, very fast, and very quiet. And it cuts very close naturally. You don't have to do any adjusting to it. See that? So I just want to taper this a little bit more right here. Since his hair goes down and it's very thick, I couldn't get it with my guards, so picking it up with a comb, it's a lot easier. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Follow me, cameraman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You get that very close, nice and clean around the ears. Put your chin down for me, buddy. Perfect. We're gonna get this close with our edges. Very good. See that? Nice and clean.
I'm looking at this right here, man.
See?
That's
On the curly hair, I mean, it's very important. But the funny thing is, his hair is curly only in this area. Look how straight it is here.
yeah. I noticed that when he walked in. It's like somebody almost curled it in the back and just left the front the way it was.
But it looks beautiful. He's got very nice hair.
Yeah.
Here we're just gonna get a little closer. So check this out. The way I cut his hair, right? He doesn't have to do anything to it. He can put a little product. This haircut will look, it's on fire. See that? See, if he just puts like some like pomade in a damp hair, it will dry like this. It has a very nice balance. You see the shape, right? And if he wants to blow dry his hair, he can section it right here and comb it this way, the way we started, and he'll have beautiful, like classic. He can create beautiful classic pompadour. We're gonna do that today here, so we can also clean up this area here. You see that? But anyway, he styles this hair. It'll be just nice and easy. All right. There we go. Good.
Got the master at work right now. You guys can see that end product doesn't just magically appear.
All right, guys, here we go. We have a beautiful classic cut with a very low taper, you know, leaving his waves, nice parting. Wow, my friend. Haha, look at that.
Superstar.
We have full here, you see that? It looks beautiful. All right, guys, this is MC. MCBarber.com is my website. And is there a possibility to do like a slow motion on that thing?
Yeah.